So if you're coming in August 2022, it starts 1 year ahead.
Everyone wanted like a New York life experience.
You pay ratio for 10 hours GA is for like $3,500.
$60,000, very expensive, but that's just the tuition fees.
That's just the tuition fee.
Does not cover the living expenses.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so painful. 7 months for me.
I went to the interview with my documentation and he just asked me a simple question: what's debit credit?
Before we get started, I want to quickly say that if you're a current Fordham student or a future Fordham student, you can save more than $5,000 through health insurance and scholarship. If you want to find out, here's the timestamps that you can quickly go and check it out, or keep watching the entire video.
What's up everyone? I am in Fordham Universities with my friends here. We'll do a quick intro and then we'll show you the university.
Hi everyone, I'm Harsh and I'm pursuing my Masters in Finance at Gabili School of Business at Fordham.
Hi everyone, my name is Chitrang and I'm pursuing Masters in Business Analytics in Gabili School of Business from Fordham University, and yes, it is STEM.
So we can start from the undergrad building,
Okay, nice.
the Lowenstein building. All the undergrad courses are held here. And also these are the dorms on the up.
So the campus is very small. There's only three buildings? Four buildings, but don't forget, there are two campuses. This one is Lincoln
Center campus. The main campus is in Bronx.
Main campus is in Bronx.
So most of the master's programs are held here. So we have the business school there, which has all the business masters, BA, finance, IT, quantitative finance, marketing intelligence. Then we have the law building there, which has all the law masters.
Okay.
And there's an undergrad building here,
Right.
but mostly the undergrads is held in the Bronx.
Nice. Okay. And then you guys do your classes in the back building.
Yes, in the business school.
What classes have you had so far?
So I'm in my last semester, so pretty much I'm done with the course.
Of course. Okay.
Right now I'm pursuing, the last two programs that I'm pursuing is business communication and modern financial analysis.
Nice. And so all of your classes has been here?
Mostly it has been here. Just one class was held in the undergrad building.
Okay. Nice. Let's talk about Fordham Universities, because something I didn't know about this. Like, there was a university called Fordham. I just found out yesterday when I met him. So how did you found out about Fordham Universities?
So when I started my search for masters in US, I was particularly looking at New York, and I don't know why people don't know about Fordham, but when I searched about New York, Fordham was in the top list, like in the internet searches as well. There was NYU, Columbia, Fordham, Pace, and some other institutes, but I was looking into business, so I got the hit of this four.
Yeah, and also for people who don't know, New York, usually the campuses are like one building or two buildings, unless it's NYU. NYU is like spread out. This is the first time I felt like a campus-y vibe, because there are like, this whole area is kind of divided into campus, so it's kind of cool. Okay, so you chose Fordham. If we can talk about two things. One, let's first talk about F1 visa interview. What was it like? Because I don't know like how the visa interview went for you guys.
So touch wood, my visa interview was good and it was quick.
Yeah.
So I'm from Calcutta, so I was looking into dates in Delhi, in Chennai, in Mumbai. I was every day it was my routine to get up and like search for dates.
Yeah.
And luckily I found a date in Calcutta only, and I was lucky that way. I went to the interview with my documentation and he just asked me a simple question: what's debit credit? And I was like, okay, I'll answer this. And
what's debit and credit?
Yeah.
Because you're going for finance.
Because I am
masters.
going for finance. Might be he was convinced with my documents and he just wanted to like ask.
So he didn't ask you like why Fordham or anything like that?
No, he didn't ask me any questions. He just asked me my name.
Yeah.
Why are you going for a master's in finance?
Okay.
And a basic financial question. I answered that. And he was like, okay, you're good to go.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I got my visa like in 2 days.
Nice. Okay, awesome. What about you?
So same, just like him, like my visa process was okay. Before that, I was so nervous what kind of question they asked, will my visa be accepted or not. And then when I go inside, they ask just 3 questions, and what's your name, and why you visiting US, and who is sponsoring you.
And so when you were choosing your universities for Fordham, did you have any other options? And if you did, why did you choose Fordham over others?
In New York, I had Pace and Baruch as an option apart from Fordham, but I chose Fordham because so I contacted people who were studying in the universities before coming. There is Unibuddy where you can contact people who are actually studying.
Okay.
And I also found the course to be ranked better than Baruch or Pace on the sites like US News or other QS results.
Yeah.
And even in Fordham, I had I got into like Master in Finance, and I was deciding between Master in Finance and MBA because I have a WorkX as well. But my visa was not in time, so I applied late, so I came for Master in Finance.
Okay. Any specific reason you wanted to only do it in New York? Because of the finance world?
It is the financial hub of the world. That's what we listen here. Like when we are not in US or anywhere in the world, you'll listen like New York, London. Those are where the stock market. I want to get into investment banking, and the Wall Street is here.
Yeah.
So that pulled me in here. And after coming as well, I'm seeing like people here are passionate about finance. Like you get to talk to them every day.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It will be the same everywhere.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have so many offers from the university from all over the US. I got actually call from NYU SPSS and Fordham, and one from the Georgetown, Washington in the DC, and some from the California. So I have a couple of things, but the thing is, I always want to be in the New York. So I opt out all others university. Now I have two options like NYU SPSS and Fordham. So like NYU SPSS is like pretty expensive for me, and I don't want to take this much risk, and I can't afford this honestly. And Fordham also offering me a good scholarship as well, and the courses are really good. And actually, whichever the courses I want to study in the business analytics, all of them they have, and also they have a flexibility. Let's say like if I want to take some courses from the marketing, tele, and or the finance, so I have a flexibility, so I can take those courses also if I want to change the decision. So all those regions, that's why I choose the Fordham.
Okay. So sounds like the consistent theme between both of you, and even yesterday I was interviewing some NYU student. Everyone wanted like a New York life experience.
Yeah.
So it sounds like that's a consistent theme. And then obviously you filtered based on the coursework and things like that. Okay, cool. Let's talk about expenses, because that is New York is not cheap. So what does the cost of attendance for Fordham is? Let's start with tuition fees.
So my Master in Finance is 30 credits, and each credit is around $2,000.
Wow. Okay. So
that's 60K there.
Wow.
But Fordham offers scholarships.
Okay.
So that covers a lot.
Okay.
That depends upon each application.
Okay. And I'm assuming you got scholarship?
No, I applied very late.
So
I
you
applied
didn't get
in May.
scholarship.
Guys, don't apply late.
Right. Don't apply late. And but you are saying that they do offer scholarship.
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly people get it.
Okay. Did you get scholarship?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get to that.
Yeah, so I applied in the very first round. That's why you have to, like, if you need a scholarship, you apply in the very first round or maybe second. Because
So what's the first round mean?
like
The first round starts, I will take that question, I'm familiar with that. The first round starts like, so if you're coming in August 2022, it starts 1 year ahead.
Okay.
So the first round will start somewhere in September. You can start applying. The application start in September previous year.
Okay.
So it will be like 2 months the first round, 2 months the second round, 2 months the third round.
Okay.
It goes on to fifth round that ends in May. So I applied in the last date of May.
Oh wow! So you were coming in August and you applied it in May. And surprisingly, they still had the deadlines open. So that's interesting, because a lot of universities closes their deadline by February or so.
Yeah, I guess Fordham had it open till May.
Okay, nice. And
luckily
so
I
that's
got
why you were late. But if you apply in the first batch, which is like September to November-ish, and then you can get scholarship. How much did you get it?
I got like $15,000 scholarship.
$15,000.
And some of students got 20,000 scholarship. But I would also say, like, if your background is really good, you have like really good experience, so you will get like full 100% scholarship also. Because I know one of my friend, he's doing MBA, and MBA is pretty expensive in Fordham, so he got like 100% scholarship.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Okay,
So,
but you got 15,000 scholarship, and did you have to do anything separate for scholarship, or is it part of your application?
it's a part of the application, but in the part of the application they have an option. You can apply for the scholarship. Like, you have to give a scholarship letter, like application
Oh,
to
okay,
them.
got it. So there is a separate thing which you do have to apply, and then they will, based on that, they will
Based on that.
select it.
Also, there is one more thing. Like, let's say you come in the fall semester and you didn't get a scholarship. So in the fall semester, they open the scholarship application again for the spring semester as well. So they have so many scholarship options, but the chances are really low, and you have to tell them what you did in the Fordham in the fall semester, and how you can help him. And,
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Okay,
you can get a scholarship.
Yeah, and for you also it's the same, $2,000 per credit.
Yes. So when I came here, it was like 1,750, and then it was 19. So now it's 1,900. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And same 30 credits.
Yeah, 30.
Okay, and you guys are finishing in 3 semesters.
So we can actually extend it till 4 semesters.
Okay.
So there's fall, spring, summer. So summer, that's not counted as a semester,
Yeah.
but either you can do internship or take credits or take a vacation during summer.
Yeah,
So I took classes in summer. So it's actually my 4th semester.
got it. Okay, because you took some classes in summer and
Now I'm graduating in December.
December.
People are graduating till May as well.
Right.
Proper
got it.
2 years.
Yeah. Got it. $60,000, very expensive, and but that's just the tuition fees.
That's just the tuition fee.
Does not cover the living expenses. And what is the cost of health insurance in Fordham?
1,250 per semester.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
So $1,250 per semester. So if you were doing 2 semesters per year, that would be like roughly. Is it different for fall and spring, or is it both same?
Both same. All semesters.
So
same.
2,500 for 1 year, 5,000 for 2 years.
Yeah, something.
Got it. And obviously, I think you have the Kimber Health.
Yes.
Have you had
Yeah,
Kimber Health?
no, I was not aware of that.
Oh,
I got-
okay. So you missed out on
Yeah,
that.
I
Okay.
missed out on that, but definitely get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely get it. Yeah, Kimber Health is really affordable. It's actually, Kimber Health provide you a United Healthcare insurance, which is like #1 health insurance in whole US. And like you will get, if you are a New York residency, so you will get it for $0. Like you do not have to pay anything, and it will help you to pay for. So you can save like.
So basically, if you're studying in Fordham and you live in New York,
yeah.
you can get the health insurance for $0. So you
Yes.
would save $5,000 from
Right.
your total expenses.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, yeah, I mean, if you're coming, you should absolutely use it.
Yes, sir.
Every dollar counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you didn't catch that, students who are in New York can get $0 health insurance through Kimber Health, who's also kindly sponsoring this video. I am not kidding. As you heard from the student, someone who didn't get the insurance had to pay almost $5,000, and someone who did get it through Kimber Health had to pay $0. Not only that, if you do end up getting the $0 health insurance, you will also get gym membership reimbursed. You will get dental and vision, which you don't get it with your university insurance. So it is absolutely no brainer that one, you will get the entire health insurance for free. You will save more than $5,000. You should absolutely do it. And again, if you're a student in New York, you can get $0 health insurance through Kimber Health. Link is in the description. I highly recommend check it out.
I heard some horror stories about New York living expenses. So I want to know, is it different for you guys? Like, what is living expenses look like?
So I'll divide into 2.
Yeah.
The biggest is rent.
Yeah.
That's huge chunk of money that goes out
Right.
every month.
Yeah.
It depends upon where you want to stay. So this 59th Street, this is 72nd Street campus, Lincoln Center. This is actually in the middle of everywhere.
Yeah. So this is called Midtown. Beginning of the Midtown.
This is the end of Midtown. The Upper West starts here,
Okay.
but this is actually a very posh area.
Yeah.
So when I came, I didn't have a place to stay. I was living with a friend.
Okay.
I was sleeping in his couch.
Yeah.
And I was searching for places here. The
Yeah.
rent was pretty expensive. Like if you take a 1 bedroom, that comes around monthly 3,000, 3,500 up to.
Wow.
So that was not
Wow.
affordable for me. So I stayed in a hostel nearby. There is YMCA. It's all over the world.
Okay.
The one in New York is just 2 streets from here. So I was staying there. It fluctuated the rates nightly. It was like around 80, 85 per night as well.
Also, you have to do per night.
So we can book like 25 days in a stretch. So till the time I didn't had a place.
Yeah.
So even that came out to be expensive only.
Right.
And then I shifted to International House.
Okay.
That's a student housing near Columbia University.
Okay.
That's a very good experience. People from all the universities stay there. NYU, Columbia,
Yeah.
Fordham, Pace.
Okay. Yeah.
And they have dorms and apartments. The dorms are $1,400
Okay. 1,400 per month.
per month.
Okay. So that's what you paid?
Yeah. So then when I shifted there, I'm living there now. So
1,400 and 1,400 you get like an entire room.
So it's a dorm that will have a single bed. You'll have a desk. You'll have even a wash basin
Yeah.
and a cabinet.
Yeah.
It's a small room,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the toilets are shared.
Okay, got it.
Restrooms are shared.
Yeah.
But apart from that, they have a lot of things on. It's kind of a campus. Master students don't get a campus.
Yeah.
So it's the master
like a
student-
dorm
it's-
lifestyle.
Yeah, so they have basketball court, they have study rooms, they have a dining hall, and yes.
Yeah, got it. Okay. The reason I was smiling because 1400 is like, yeah, yesterday people told $1,900, $2,000, so it's very similar. I did my master's in Chico State, and my rent, my personal bedroom with a bathroom was $225. So when you say 14, I was like, wow, this is so painful. 7 months for me it would be.
So currently I'm paying $750 for my room, and this is like 3
Oh,
bedroom.
so not
apartment.
bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But how far is it? How much do you have to commute?
So it is like 30 to 40 minutes far. I live in a general square, so I actually take a part from the general squares, and then I come to 33rd, and then from 33rd I take
Another train.
another train to 59. But it takes like 30 to 15 minutes. Like if the person is living in a Brooklyn and or maybe Queens, so it will take the same time.
Same time. Okay, got it. And I've also heard like a lot of horror stories about finding an apartment.
Yeah.
It's a big task.
Big
It's a task in itself.
So how do people find apartment in Europe?
So the best place is to go on if you want an apartment. That's Street Easy is the app to go on.
Street Easy.
Street Easy.
Okay.
So that's the most authentic. If you go on Craigslist, you'll find some listings. You can go on Roomster, but most of them will be spams.
Ah,
Street
okay.
Easy, where you'll get that prompt replies, and you can go and see the apartment before you move in.
Or ask seniors to go and see it.
Yeah, someone you have here, go and see the apartment because it will not be the same as in photos.
Yeah, or it might not even exist because there are a lot of scams
Yeah.
happening as well. Yeah.
So
So Street Easy, you find it, but then there's something yesterday I learned that in New York you have to have a guarantor,
exactly.
and then you have to show the income.
80
so if
times.
you're 80 times. If you are working, then it's like 2 times. But if you are not working, then if you're working, it's
40 times.
40 times,
40
yeah.
times.
And if you're not, then it's like 80 times, which is very interesting concept. I've never heard that before. So does that apply to your international housing or
No, I'm lucky that's that way. So international housing is a student housing.
Yeah.
So you have to apply, and in the application there are some essay questions. So they want to judge. They want to like see like what are your passions and do you match the. What can I say? Like International House has a motto, and they have some values.
so
do you match our
the-
values or
okay,
not?
Right.
So you have to write an essay, and if you get accepted, you just have to pay the monthly rent. You don't have to have a guarantor, and you have to be a student to stay in international.
And how far is that?
It's on 125th.
Okay. And what about the living expenses? Is it roughly 500 or so?
It depends. I feel in New York, it depends upon the season.
Okay. Okay.
If it's December and you're going out a lot, like you have to make your budget. But for one time, a meal will cost like $15. If you cook, you can make like 3 meals in that price.
Right. Yeah. So what's the rough range, average for living
So-
expenses?
It will be around like $40 or $30 per day. That turns up to be like 1,000. South of 1,000, like 900.
Wow. Okay, that is expensive. So 1,400 is the rent, 1,000 is another thing. So that's $2,500. Is it very much similar for you as well?
Yeah, it's very similar for me also. So, like, I live in a Jersey City, so I mean, it's not that hard to get an apartment here because a lot of Indian students live in a Jersey City, so they must, empty the apartment soon, so you will get it easily. And you do not need a guarantor and all in the Jersey City.
Oh,
Yeah, you
got
just
it.
have to
so,
pay the
so
rent.
you live in Jersey City, that's
Yeah.
why you didn't have to go through that trouble.
Yeah.
Got it.
And like in the New York, you have to pay like 1 month of security deposit, but in the Jersey City, you have to pay 1.5 months of security deposit
got
and
it.
things and all.
Yeah.
And like in the Jersey City, there's a lot of Indian restaurants and Indians grocery shops, so it might cheaper than the New York. So, but yeah, it's also go for 200 to 250.
Okay, so roughly students would spend anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 depending on the lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay, got it. And that's for 1 month, obviously.
Yes.
So if you're doing 2 years of masters, that 24 months, so that's roughly $48,000.
Yes.
Wow. So $60,000 for that and $48,000 for this, so $108,000. Wow, that is really expensive. Okay, do you feel it was worth it?
I don't want to question my decision, but it's always worth it.
Okay.
Like if you're clear what you want to do,
Yeah.
it's always worth it.
Maybe let me ask you a different way. Like, if I give you a time travel card,
Back in 2
and
years.
would you still choose this?
Yes.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so then sounds like it is worth it. Got it. Okay, so because it's so expensive, a lot of I've been visiting a lot of campuses, and a lot of campuses have on-campus jobs. How is Fordham? Because I don't see a lot of like dining halls or anything. So, are there on-campus jobs? And if there are, like, how much do you make? Yeah.
So there are two kinds of on-campus jobs. One, you can either be a GA, that's graduate assistant.
Okay.
You can work under a professor, or you can be in administrative office. So you can be a on-campus job on this campus as well as on the Bronx campus. Doesn't matter in which campus you're studying.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends go to the Bronx campus
Yeah.
2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah. For their jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, I got when I arrived in August in the fall, I got for 10 hours GA in the business school only. So it's not that easy, but actually they they open the application to apply for the GA. But I'm telling you, like, you will not get any GA through this. You have to reach out to the professors by email them. You have to ask them why you are so good and not, and you have to connect with like seniors who are leaving the GA part. So you can reach out to the professor if there are any positions are available or not. So yeah, this is how I manage, and
that's how you got it.
Yeah.
But you got it in the first semester itself. And how many students usually end up getting? Does everyone get an on-campus? I mean, obviously he didn't get it. So does everyone?
I mean, like if I talk about like 80% of them got it, but 20% no.
80% student got the job.
Actually, if I talk about only Indian students, so yeah, 70%.
70% student got it. So
most of them got 20 hours. Some of them got 10.
is 70 now? I probably want more accurate details. So when you say 70%, so if 100 students are there, are you saying 70 students got GA jobs?
I'm pretty sure because I talk to the pupil. A lot of people are doing GA with under different professors.
Okay.
Because a lot of the professors who are in the business school, they also teach undergrad students in the Bronx campus, and they have a lot of students, and so they can't manage like assignment checks, and if the student have any issues or anything, so they can't manage everything, so they hire.
Okay, so the way to get the GA job is cold emailing, reaching out to seniors, and then applying online.
Yeah, reach out to the professor personally and talk to them if there are any GA positions available. But you have to put a lot of effort. So I talk to each professor, like before the semester start. If I want to do GA in the spring, I know my GA is only for this fall semester only. In the fall semester, I already started approaching professor. Hey, I'm looking for a GA in spring semester. Do you know anyone? Or if you have a position, then please let me know.
Yeah. So this is your third semester?
This is my final, fourth semester.
Fourth semester, because you took summer as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have GA in all the semesters?
All semesters, even in the summer also. Because in summer, I took the online class.
And what's the pay rate?
You pay rate, so for 10 hours GA, it's for 3,500.
3,500?
But it's for whole semester. No, for one
semester.
Whole semester, for 4 months.
Whoa, okay. Now that's different. Okay.
Yeah, that's
so 3,500. Okay, so for 10
I mean, I
10
don't know
hours
for
only.
per hours or 10, because per hour I don't know. But for whole semester,
So regardless if you work 20 hours or 10 hours, you would get 3,500.
No, for 10 hours it's 3,500. For 20 hours it's double, 7,100.
Okay, got it. So it would help a little bit in living expenses, but not cover entirely.
I mean, yeah.
That's deducted from the course fee.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So
Okay.
your course fee will be lessened by that.
Yeah. So for students who are choosing Fordham, you would recommend to come prepared for these additional, because a lot of
Yeah.
time people come with the mindset that, oh, I'm gonna get an on-campus job and that will cover my living expenses. But in this case, it's not like it's gonna cover. So come prepared
Yeah.
for that cost.
Because it's happening in my
And how many international student population in the classes?
So I can talk about MSF. So in MSF, there is not a lot of Americans. There are a lot of Indians, and so it's a batch of around 100 people. In that, it will be around 60% that is
Okay.
Indian population. And if you ask like concentration-wise, QF have more of Chinese population.
QF is quantitative finance.
Yes,
Okay.
quantitative finance have a more of Chinese population, and so finance have internationals as well. There are people from everywhere, from South America, from New Zealand, from Thailand, from China as well, everywhere.
Yeah. But like Indian is majority.
That might be because I'm Indian and I hang around with them.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah. And but 100 is not bad. Like it's like some universities have classes of like 300, 400 people. So 100 is not bad. Same for analytics, business analytics.
Yeah, analytics is for like strength of 60 students.
60 students,
And
okay.
same for IT also. And like in out of 60, like 15 students are Indian.
15.
1.5, yeah.
Okay,
15,
so
yeah.
so it's maybe 20%, 20 to 30%.
Because some are from China, from Korea.
Okay.
And
I've been visiting a lot of campuses. Do you guys have this issue where when they open up for enrollment for the courses, you guys don't have options to choose because everyone gets the classes and because of that it gets full? Like I heard in NYU, ASU, they struggle to choose a class which they really want to choose because there's so much people. But does that happen over here?
So I was in a similar situation, but it didn't happen because I missed the class that I wanted to take. But because there is the ratio of the professor and the student is not that much, so I was able to my dean,
Yeah.
MSF dean, was able to adjust me to that class.
Okay. Nice. What about professors and courses? Do you guys like the coursework here? Do you guys like the professors?
So my just a bit of background. My undergrad is in finance as well.
Yeah.
So I was familiar with most of the courses. So we had to take four courses that was compulsory in the first semester. Just to name few: corporate finance, investment applications. So I was familiar with that. But yeah, the course is good, and I like that in US the difference that I felt from Indian education. It's more of interaction, presentations,
Yeah.
how to work in a team.
Yeah.
It might be masters is that.
Yeah.
It's not more of like mugging up.
Yeah.
But
It's not theory.
Yeah.
It's more practical.
It's more
hands-on.
practical, hands-on, how you can work in a
Yeah.
team. It's more like you have to be heard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like that. I like that
So you
concept.
feel like you developed a lot of skills.
Yeah, I would say I'm a better speaker now.
Oh, okay. Communication skills.
Communication skills, soft skills have,
Yeah.
and also the hard skills. Like I have a course, computational finance, which taught me Python. That I didn't knew before.
Yeah. Okay. So, and you like the course
yeah, I
professors
like
as
the
well?
course where I like the professor, whatever they're teaching, I understood it. And like just like he told that the classes are so practical. You have to present everything.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
do it.
What about jobs and internship? Do people over here who could get to Fordham to end up getting jobs and internship? I know obviously the market right now is
It's not good.
crazy, but otherwise, if it wasn't this way, for people who are watching, we are filming in 2023 November, so it was very crazy. But usually, is it like that? You do it masters from here? Is there a brand value of Fordham and all of that?
Yeah, Fordham obviously has a brand value and a big alumnus base.
Okay, alumni network is
It's
good.
huge.
Yeah.
And obviously your question depends upon which field you are mentioning, because in New York, because the banking sector was not great in the first part of the year,
Yeah.
so it was a difficult market.
Yeah.
But some of my closest friends from Fordham have got jobs who are graduating in December. They have already started full time.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is jobs which if you're qualified you will get it. And so I'm in my final semester as well, and I'm looking for a job. So I'll be better off telling you this.
Yeah, once you have
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So in my experience, I know all the seniors who are already on board into the job and they're doing last year only. But it's not only depends on you are studying Fordham, that's why you will get a job. It's all also you have to be upgrade your skills, you have to put your efforts, you
Yeah.
have to be
You have
meet
to
up
network,
talented.
yeah.
Otherwise, alumni is really great. Like if you can reach out, hey, I want to apply for this something, can you refer me or through something? They can totally help you out. But after that, you have to prepare for interview calls and then so
Yeah.
But you get it.
So ultimately, it sounds like Fordham has a brand value,
Yeah.
has a great network,
Yeah.
but it depends on how you use this entire 2 years to build yourself and build your profile.
Exactly.
Cool. Anything else you would want to say, which to the students who are planning to come to United States? One advice, one tip.
I would like to recommend that don't be city specific. Like a lot of people want to look, I want to go to New York or I want to go to Chicago, California. Be clear in what course you want to do and what you want to pursue. Like after a while, your romance with the city gets over. Frankly,
Yeah.
like it's all the same after a month or two. But yeah, New York is a great place to live. The excitement never ends here. Like
Yeah.
be more specific in your, be streamlined in what you want to do after the course. Think ahead 5 years. The normal question: where do you see yourself 5 years? And then answer that question and then plan where you want to go.
Yeah, I really love that. I love that advice because people come with a very vague idea where they want to be in the career, or like they will come like I want to do something tech, something management, but don't have a clear role in the mind. And so having a clear vision and a clarity and choosing the courses which will help you build the skills to get there is more important than city or brand or something like that. Awesome, I love it. Anything from you?
I would say it doesn't matter which university you are going because I have so many friends from different universities and they have all same experience, they have same skills and all. It doesn't matter which. I would say like first prefer like which state you wanna go, like in California, New York and all. And then do some research about the universities as well and reach out to the students or seniors from LinkedIn and ask them what kind of courses is and all. This is what I did specifically. This is how I decided for this. So yeah.
Cool, awesome. Thank you guys for doing this. Really means a lot.
I hope this podcast was valuable. If you enjoyed this, I guarantee you're going to enjoy this video, which is going to be even more powerful and help you in your journey.